back to the channel. Today we're going over week 18 Supreme drop list for the spring summer 2020, and it's a pretty good week. I definitely would not sleep on this week. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I will be trying to post more and more. I just started a new job, so it's been a little hectic, but I guaranteed Wednesdays off for now, so I have literally no excuse to not make a video. So here we are making the video. So today we're going over the drop list. In this drop list there's a bunch of little yada yada like weird things, but then we have the summer tees for this season, and they're actually so fire. I think they're pretty nice. I'm gonna try to grab like at least 4 or 5 of them, maybe all of them, I'm not sure, but we're gonna go over what to get, the size, color. We don't know all the colors for all the shirts, but for the Motion logo, I think we know them. We'll take a look at that. So we're gonna do things a little different. I'm gonna start at the bottom of the hype list on Supreme Community, but I'm gonna skip over all the t-shirts, and at the end we'll do the t-shirts. So if you want to skip to the end, I'll put the time like right here, where to go if you don't care about anything else but the t-shirts. But we're gonna start at the bottom. So starting off, we have this Velour tank top coming in 3 colorways for $78, and this is like super weird. I don't like it at all. The one colorway looks like you know, the ice cream with the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate, but you got like yellow something. It's just gross. I don't think it's gonna resell. If you need a tank top for the summer, maybe this is your fit, but not for me, mostly because I haven't been hitting the gym. Oh, and Renzi's Pizzeria, if you're wondering, no, this is not official J Renz merch. There's a Renzi Pizzeria where I live, near where I live in Philadelphia, so check it out. But anyway, next up we have the Nameplate Crusher coming in 6 colorways for $54, and this one's pretty basic, just a little crusher with like a little, it has a little wrap around, and then it says Supreme on this little metal piece. I don't see it doing anything. Maybe the black or cream colorway might do alright, maybe $60, $70, but again, nothing really too you know, hyped or amazing about that piece. Definitely not as hyped as the earlier crushers this season. Next up we have the Lenticular Visor Camp Cap. I know, crazy. 6 colorways for $54, and it's really hard to see what's going on here. I don't know if the brim is see-through. I don't know what's going on. It's not terrible, but it just looks stupid. I mean, you look like a duck with that huge brim with the nothing on the, like, there's nothing on the cap. Like, kind of weird, but cool idea, I guess. Pretty much just a personal. And then we have this Rayon Shirt coming in 2 colorways for $148, and it has like all these pictures like back to back to back to back, and one is all in black and white, the other one's in color. This one I haven't seen any hype on. I haven't heard anybody talk about it like it's gonna be something, so I would just let that one sit today. Again, you know, tomorrow. I think mostly you're just gonna want to go for the t-shirts this week, but there's a few accessories. We'll get to it, don't worry. But this one I would probably let go. All right, then we have t-shirt, 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 t-shirt. There's 5 t-shirts right there. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 t-shirts. So yeah, all right. Actually, we'll get right to one of the accessories right now. We have the Serape Blanket coming in the 1 colorway for $108. This one's pretty cool. Let me know your thoughts on this. I've seen so many people go back and forth saying it's trash, it's too like hippie. Then other people are like, no, it's fire, it is hippie, I love it. Personally, I kind of think it's pretty sick. Like, I like it a lot. Probably not gonna cop, but if I might throw it in a double cart at the end, like a triple cart, with some other t-shirts maybe. Just to have it, but we'll see you know, how fast it sells out in Europe. But I would say this one could hit 150. I think if it's a nice blanket and it's pretty big. Let's see if it has the dimensions. I don't think it does. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. We're gonna do some math here. I think these are inches probably. So it's 6.5 feet by, what is it? 6.5 feet. And what was the second number here? 62. 6.5 feet by 5 feet. So it's actually pretty big. 6.5 feet is like, yeah, I don't have a 6.5 foot wingspan at all. So I think this carpet here is 6.5 feet. So this is pretty big. If this is 6.5 feet, you can't even see it. I have this rug in here. That might be 6 feet. It might be a little bit bigger. But that's a pretty big blanket, I'm not gonna lie. And it's made, does it say it's made in Mexico? Hand woven in Mexico. Bro, I might have to cop this. You know, if they're making this handmade, they might make the quantity of them lower, like the stock, if they're handmade. This might be a sleeper, honestly. Now looking at this, 6.5 feet by 5 feet, handmade in Mexico. 108. I'm gonna say 150. I think it might be a sleeper this week. Wow, I should have looked at that earlier. That's crazy. I might have to pull up on that. I think stock might be low on that, or maybe they're not really handmade and they're just saying that and it's probably made in some shop in China. Who knows? Who knows? Excuse me. All right, then we have this mesh panel water short coming in. It says 4 colorways, but I see like a gray one, which isn't in the picture. So I have the picture here. It has the 4 colorways, but then on here there's a gray one. So I'm gonna say 5 colorways. I don't know. For $110, and I actually think these are pretty fire. I wish they were cheaper, otherwise I would definitely pull up and grab that black pair or that like blue teal pair because I think it's so sick. But these are swim trunks. They just call them water shorts. But the mesh sides, pretty nice, honestly. Like the quality on these are actually looking pretty great. Now they might be crappy in hand, but I don't know how that's gonna feel. If it's gonna be like a windbreaker type feel, you know what I'm saying? But it's 110. I could see these hitting 150. I think these were gonna come out last week, but they got pushed back. So not bad, not bad. I kind of like those. Then we have the other accessory of the week, and that is the Supreme Transparent Checkerboard Umbrella. This was supposed to come out maybe last week or the week before, but it got pushed back. It's just the checkerboard for $68. And again, this is just like the blanket. It had hype, lost it, but then has it back. It's really back and forth. It's kind of personal. Personally up to you what you think. I think it's kind of cool. I wish they did. So I don't know if you can see it. So it's checkerboard, but then certain spots it's Supreme, and then half of it is, you know, white on black, and the other half is black on white, like back to back. And I wish they just did that all throughout or made it bigger. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I definitely think it's kind of cool. 68. I see maybe $100 resale on this one, but it's probably gonna be a chintzy, crappy umbrella. Like I doubt it's gonna be like a really nice one. Well, it's got auto open and close. That's kind of cool. I mean, I doubt that's real, but we'll see. So that's it. Now there is supposedly leaks of a Vans collab. I'll put a picture here. They're actually pretty sick. I definitely like the high tops because it has Supreme Arc logo on the back, so it actually has some Supreme branding. But they're not on the drop list as of now. If they do come out, I think it's going to be 110 for the highs and 90 something for the lows. I say grab a black pair. I think they're pretty sick. I say resell for both of them will be like 150 maybe at most. I think they're sick, but they are not on this official drop list so far. So they might get pushed back to next week, which I'm assuming. Excuse me. Otherwise, I feel like they would be in this drop list. So that's it for everything that's not a t-shirt. Now we got to go over the 8 t-shirts, the summer tees that are coming out. So, alright, starting at the bottom, we have Ichi The Killer Tee. Again, all the tees except for Motion logo, we don't know the colorways. So, I don't know how many there are going to be, but right now we see a red one, and so it has the guy on the front, Supreme on the side, and the number 1 on the back, and it's going to be $52. Now, I would suggest grabbing this. Long sleeve Supreme tees usually go up in price for resale in about a year or so. They really go up. So Boone did a video. I'll put him at the end of this video. He went over all the tees. He did an amazing job. So I'm kind of going off of his ideas, but also some of mine as well. But this was not bad. Long sleeve. I would definitely go for this in like a second cart if you're trying to get like all the tees and then grab another, you know, maybe you're trying to get the Motion logo first and then this tee and other tees second. It's up to you. Or you're gonna throw it in with the blanket or something like that. So I don't think it's a bad pickup. Then we have the Pitbull Tee, which I think is trash. Again, we don't know the colorways. $38. All the t-shirts are pretty much, well, this one says 44, so I'm not gonna say that. $38, and it's pretty bland. Like it's just a Googled image Pitbull, and Boone actually went on this like font generator, and the first one he picked was the exact font that they used on this t-shirt, which is just hilarious. So I don't like this one. This one is probably my least favorite, so I'm not picking that up. Even for resale, just not worth it. So I'm gonna let that go. Then we have the split tee, which has this dude getting cut in half, and then the killer on the back. I think this one's actually kind of cool. I think it's gross, like it's kind of disgusting to look at. This one's $44 because there's graphics on the front and back. But I think this one might do well for resale. I would definitely grab one of these. Literally, you should grab every single one of these, to be honest, because all Supreme tees, if you're able to hold them for a season or two, will go up in price. This one, I think will have some pretty good hype to it. Most of these colorways we don't know, right? We don't know the colorways, but black and white is your best bet. XL, large, smalls if you're, risky, go for that. But this one's not bad. I might throw this in my second cart just to get it. So I'll go over my carts at the end. But then we have the Social Tee. We don't know colorways again, but for $38, and it literally is a social security card that says Supreme, and it says something else. I can't read it. It's too small, but it's probably something like, I don't know. I don't really know. I have no idea what it says. We'll see better pictures when they come out, obviously. But I think this one's pretty sick. Like, I actually like this one. I think it's basic, but it's still like a cool idea, and the Supreme actually looks good in that font, and it's centered right in the chest. Black colorway. I think it's a bet. Like, I would definitely go for that. I will be going for that. Then we have probably my favorite one. Yeah, I would say it. My favorite one of this entire collection of shirts, and that's the Marble Tee. This one's actually pretty fire. So it says Supreme.
I don't know that.
Well, guess what, Alexa? You should know it because we're copping Supreme. Can you leave me alone while I make my video? Do you have to listen to everything I say? Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut up. Anyway, sorry, I just had a little fight with my Amazon there. What was I saying? Oh, Marble Tee. Yeah, so you have this little thing in the front. It says Supreme in like a little circle, and then on the back it has this cool design, and it says Supreme again in a little circle. I think this is fire. Some people say they don't like it, that there's like a little design and then a big design on the back. I love those shirts. I think those are perfect for summer, for spring, like any t-shirt. I just love that. So I definitely love the black colorway. I saw that on their Instagram. It looks so fresh. I just love it. I'm going for that for sure. And I think this one definitely resell. Like, I think this one's hitting 70, 80 bucks in like a month. I guarantee it. So, yeah. Then we have this next one. I'm not even gonna try to say the name of this. It's really weird, but it's kind of like, it says Supreme in like this weird font, and it has that name, which I can't say. Been established in New York City, and then it has Spring Summer 2020. And this one, I kind of like it. Like, it's basic, it looks kind of weird, but it's cool. And I like that it says Spring Summer 2020 because it gives it a date. So like, you know, if you wear it in like a few years, it's like, oh, that was from 2020. Like, you know, it's easy to track, kind of. I don't know. It looks like the Shop Tee, which came out week 1, I think. And that one's doing pretty well, so I'm definitely going to throw this one in my cart. I think this pink one actually will do really well. I like it in the pink with the purple. I saw one, I think it was black with pink on it. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. Again, we don't see all these colors, which is kind of annoying because it would make things a lot easier. But for most of these, black and white is the way to go. Then we have the Lizard Tee, which has been hyped, but then not again. But I think this one's actually pretty sick. It says Supreme and like looks like hedges, like grass, and then this lizard like sitting on top of it. This is a big spell out, so I think that'll make it something that people will buy. And for resale, I think it'll do pretty well. I actually like this colorway in the navy, but I saw it in white. I don't know if I can grab the picture. I think I lost it. I might look for it later. But in the white, it actually looks really good. Like white with the green on there and the little lizard. Not bad. So this one, you know, usually Supreme community hype list is kind of off. It's just like super random. It makes no sense. But this one, I don't think it'd be my second favorite. I think I would go Motion logo, which we'll get to in a second. Marble Tee, Social Tee, Lizard Tee, then the one I can't pronounce, Split Tee, Killer Tee, and Pitbull Tee. So that's the way I would go for it. But Lizard Tee, definitely a good bet. Maybe a second cart. Then we have the most hype thing, and it's the Motion logo, the overused design. And I still like it. I still like it every time. Like, I think it's definitely super clean, and it's cool. So I would say the black colorway is definitely the way to go. But honestly, the green colorway is the sleeper this week. The green colorway, for some reason, has been going off in the past year or so. You know, week 1, all that chrome logo tee. I got the black one, which was in a large, which is a good size, good color, but the green one was just going off the charts, like hitting over 100 bucks. So definitely go for the green off the jump, or I would say black or white with the red on it. It looks super clean. But I like the gray, but that's just who I am. I love gray everything, so So let me break it down. This is my carts. This is not, you know, you don't have to do this as well. I'm just saying this is my thought as I'm going into it. So I do have a bot on my phone. I'm not a bot boy. I haven't copped with it yet, like in 2 years. I literally haven't copped anything with it. It's been trash, but we're gonna try it. I'll let it go in the background. I think I'll let it go for a motion logo and just let it go, and we'll see what happens. Then I might go for a motion logo on my phone because I have to be on my phone because I'm gonna be at work. So luckily, hopefully I don't have to be, like I can sneak in the back real quick and do it. But which is what I did last week. I got the tote and I got the Ziploc bags, which are coming today, which I was hoping would be here for this video, but they're not. They probably got delivered while I'm making this video, but it doesn't matter. You've seen them, they're not that great. So hopefully I can cop this. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm on my phone, got the bot going for the motion logo. I think I leave the motion logo. Yeah, I probably leave the motion logo alone and just go for the other shirts. I think I grab a lizard tee in the white, large or XL. I grab the one I can't pronounce. I definitely grab that in a colorway. I can't see all of them yet, so I'll have to see. Probably a black. And then I get the marble tee in a black for sure. I might grab that in a medium just in case. I want to keep that for the personal. Then I grab a social tee in black, split tee in black, and I probably should get the long sleeve as well, but I might just let it go, honestly. So I grab those, and I might throw that blanket in there depending on stock. Like if it sells out super fast in Europe, I might throw that in there as well. Umbrella, gonna let it sit, and then maybe I'll go back for the motion logo at the end or something, because the last thing I want to do is get all this stuff in my cart, get to the end, go to checkout, and the motion logo sells out, and then it messes me up, and I have to do all of it again, or it kicks me back out, and I miss on other shirts. So I would suggest definitely this week just trying to get all the shirts. It sounds crazy, like, you know, $38 a piece, like this is gonna cost a lot, but these will go up in resale. I got the chrome one earlier this year and the sailboat tee. The sailboat tee's hitting like almost 90 bucks, so it definitely is worth getting if you can hold for a few months. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, like the top motion logo, I would say motion logo, lizard, marble tee, social tee, split tee, and long sleeve. Those are like the top ones to go for. So definitely some money to be made. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully you found it helpful. Definitely do not sleep this week. Summer tees are actually pretty good. And I look back at some of the other ones from previous seasons, and this is the best, I would say, in the past 2 years of collections with shirts. I just think they're really nice, good designs. So that's it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a good one.